Kyle Richards. Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle. So this is Kyle from the Spain trip that the girls went to. And as you can see in both photos, the one that she's next to Garcelle in the yellow, she says she's sucking it in, but you can see basically all of her ribs. You can count them. And then the other photo that she's in is her own selfie that she's taking and decided to post because she thought she looked good. To me, this is very triggering for anybody who has an ED or who might be suffering. I think when you see photos of people's rib cages like that, that can be very triggering. So I don't know what message she's trying to send. It looks like she may have relapsed in her own ED, which is really sad. And that's why people have been calling for an intervention. So this is according to Radar Online. It says Kyle Richards fans call for intervention after Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star looks freakishly thin with ribs on display in cast photos. Kyle Richards fans are calling for an intervention, with many believing she's taken her weight loss to the extreme. Followers were shocked to see how much the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star curvaceous frame has disappeared in new photos of the cast vacationing in Spain. Now, this is the thing. I think even the reporting of this is problematic. And what I mean by that is this: saying that her curvaceous frame has disappeared, call me crazy, but I don't think I would ever call Kyle Richards curvaceous. Not that I'm saying that there's anything wrong with being curvaceous. That's not what I'm saying at all, by any stretch of the imagination. That's not what I'm saying. But the fact that her body type is being called curvaceous over the last 10, 11, 12 years we've had her, also to me kind of explains that mental illness, that mental trigger that people have, where it's like, Kyle's like 5'2". I don't think she's ever weighed more than like 130 pounds. And it's like, oh, you're curvaceous. Obviously, not that there's anything wrong with being curvaceous. Let me know if you understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to get across. It's like, unless you're rail thin, they put you in this category. And I think that can really be triggering. So anyway, let's keep going. All right. The picture showed a frail-looking Kyle with her ribs poking through her skin, sparking outrage and concern among her loyal friends in the comment section of Dorit Kemsley's post. So that's why we have Dorit up here, but then Dorit ended up deleting the post because people were like, what the hell? Why does Kyle look, scary, skinny, and crazy, and you guys are just acting like it's normal? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep going. In the snaps, Kyle can be seen in a skin-tight dress with its sides cut out, highlighting her skeleton-like ribs. Viva España, Dorit's caption read, and while the photo showed all of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast, minus Erica Jane and including newcomer Anne-Marie Wiley, Kyle's weight loss has become the hot topic of conversation. And despite rumors, the reality star, 54, has vowed she's not on the controversial diabetes drug Ozempic. Instead, Kyle praises getting sober, her strict diet, and her daily workouts as the reason being the dramatic transformation. However, the new pictures have left fans begging her to get help. This is the thing. At this point, Ozempic honestly doesn't matter. Like, I'm over the Ozempic conversation. Like, at this point, Ozempic doesn't matter. Ozempic or not, whatever. There is a problem. However she is losing the weight, it's too much, too fast, and it's not looking good. Whether it's Ozempic, whether it's starving herself, whether it's abusing working out by over-exercising, those are all signs of disorders. Disordered eating, disordered abuse of your body, working out too much without nourishing your body or giving your body time to rest. That's abuse of a body. That's disordered. So whatever it is, whether it's a combination of all three, whether she was on Ozempic to lose the weight and now she's starving and over-exercising to keep the weight off and lose more, whatever the case is, this is scary and sad. It's just really, really sad. And whenever I should have grabbed the clip, but she was talking about it on her Amazon Live. And she just seems she's always been a little wackadoodle, vile Kyle, but even more so, she seems very anxious and very fidgety and like can't talk and just all stressed out and like this weird little thing. And like, I'm concerned. I don't know if it's Adderall. I don't know if it's caffeine. Again, this is just my opinion. I'm spitballing. I don't know, but I think there is clearly a problem. And she was like, no, I'm just sucking in. I just sucked in. Well, when I suck in, I don't look like this. I don't think people who have healthy, normal weights look like this. Unless you're naturally thin, because I'm not body shaming anybody. There are people who are naturally thin who ribs will stick out, but you know the difference. And their body is their body. This isn't it. This isn't it. Also, what is concerning is that she thinks this is it. Like in Kyle's mind, she really thinks she's doing something. Look at her in this selfie. She's smiling. She got the hoops on. She's sucking in. The rib cage is out. Like she really thinks she's doing something in these photos. Like she really looked in the mirror and was like, yeah, I'm killing it. I'm killing it, guys. I'm killing it. Trying to keep up with Dorit. Trying to keep Mauricio's, ding dong at home. I don't think that's working out. It's just really sad. It's really, really sad, especially since she already has a history of an ED. I think that there should be some form of intervention, but I don't think there will be. Because when you even think about Mauricio, when he talks about it in the media, he's praising it. Kyle's hotter than ever. She's been working out. She looks so good. She's lost all this weight. Like, if your husband, who has all of these cheating allegations out there, not just random cheating allegations, but cheating allegations with your coworker who doubles as one of your best friends, is praising all of your weight loss, and there's probably already insecurity there, what incentive does she have to change? It's screaming. Honestly, what just popped in my head? This might sound really weird, but rock with me on this. I bet you Kyle is really lonely. Do you know what I mean? I think she's really lonely. And you might be like, what do you mean? She has all the kids and Mauricio, she's on the show. I think that the majority of the girls still live home. I think other than the eldest one who's out, but they're probably out, booked and busy. Mauricio is never home. He's always working and with his, mistresses and misters. And they had buying Beverly Hills during their whole thing. She's probably lonely and is probably attention seeking. But girl. All right, let's keep going. It says, anyone else concerned for Kyle? One person commented on the shocking series of snaps. Her family should be. Ribs are not attractive, responded someone. Was just going to comment like, everyone looks healthy and beautiful and surprisingly Dorit, but are those Kyle's ribs? Questioned a third. While some were just concerned, writing comments like, I hope Kyle isn't unwell, Kyle looks unhealthy, and Kyle's ribs, yikes, others insisted drastic measures needed to be taken. Kyle needs an intervention, a concerned fan wrote. I'm sorry, but we all thinking the same thing. Shake my head, agreed a second. Kyle's ribs are showing. She needs help, a third chimed in. Ooh. Radar Online has reached out to Kyle's team for a comment. So Kyle has commented on this. She has. Let's see what she had to say. So this is according to Us Weekly, and she's not having it, guys. She's in denial. Her and Ariana, and all in a denial on a boat together. So this is from Us Weekly. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards defends weight loss after rib-bearing photos surface. Quote, I was sucking it in. Girl. Setting the record straight, Kyle Richards addressed concerns about her weight loss after fans questioned a recent photo that showed the reality star's ribs sticking out. The picture they're referring to, I was sucking it in because of the type of dress I had on. Richards54 wrote in the comment section on page 6. On Thursday, referring to the since deleted shot uploaded by Dorit Kemsley of the cast in Spain. The Halloween actress continued, which I see now was not a good look. I am actually a healthy weight. I eat very well and I work out every day. Anyone who knows me can attest to that. Kyle, shut up. First of all, you already told us you work out 2 hours a day. Unless you're training for something. Are you an athlete? Are you an Olympian? Are you an astronaut? I'm confused. Nobody needs to do anything for 2 hours a day as a workout if you're not one of those things. Are you a model? I'm confused. What the hell is going on, Kyle? That already is a sign of a disorder. Over-exercising is a sign of a disorder. You already told us you cut the carbs and you cut this and you cut that. Newsflash, cutting carbs and taking everything out of your diet isn't actually healthy. That in and of itself is also disordered eating. Unless you're celiac or something like that, you're supposed to have healthy amounts of grains and carbs and proteins and fats and everything else. You're supposed to have healthy portions of everything. Cutting something out of your diet is like toxic positivity, toxic healthiness. That's not right. That's also a way to mask disorders. Oh, I'm vegan. Oh, I'm dairy-free. I'm gluten-free. I'm this and this. A lot of these like very fad, trendy things are ways that people hide disordered eating. Girl, bye. Miss me with all of this. The photo in question, which featured Richards in a long black dress with cutouts, sparked concern when Bravo viewers pointed out the TV personality's exposed rib cage in the May snap. Kyle needs an intervention, one social media user wrote in the response to Kemsley's Instagram post. So we went over those. Now, this is the thing. Kyle, I'm talking to you, Kyle. You are saying that you were, quote, sucking it in. So you sucked it in the selfie. You sucked it in right after dinner, because this is right after dinner in Spain. And you had no problem with Dorit posting it. And then you had no problem posting the selfie to your own social media accounts, right? So this is what that says to me. Maybe you were sucking it in, but you are clearly still not a healthy weight for it to suck in to look like that. So that's baseline. But the second part is you thought this was a good look. And that's the most alarming thing. In your mind, like I said earlier, you really thought you were doing something. Like you really thought you were looking good. And I bet you still thought this was the look. That's why you posted it not once, but twice. Girl, miss me with that. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about Kyle? Like, do you think she's like not eating? Do you think this is a disorder? Do you think she's relapsed? Or do you think, no, everybody calm down. We're all overreacting. Let the girl not eat. Let her just exercise herself into oblivion. Let her do what she's going to do. Put it down below. Let me know what you guys think. Ugh, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. All right, you guys, let's move on to our next story. Dun, 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 dun. Now, this one is a sad one. This one is with Lisa Vanderpump, and it is an end of an era.